see the winners of 5 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Kirkland Street, let's get this thing underway. Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. LSU and South Carolina played one of the more memorable early season SEC games last time. Gamecocks jumped out to a lead, seemed to be in control. LSU came roaring back and won it at the gun. But some controversy. This game had everything.
Well, that was a great game last year, Chris. Remember that big pick 6? We thought maybe iced the game, but the officials brought it all the way back, gave LSU a chance, and they took advantage of it. Even though they are down 17, as you mentioned, what a great effort by Brian Kelly's team to be able to get that win in a tough environment. I think the Gamecocks got to have a little bit of revenge on their mind today.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So South Carolina's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better.
It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sellers.
Have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this. And long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smothers right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball. And
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense, but it's move away from. Great job here and move the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Catch made over the middle. In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. LSU has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Nussmeier. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He gets loose. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And a low line drive, ugly punt. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Trying to find some room. It's Perry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Important second down play coming up.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Caught near the goal line. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Sellers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I mean, what I gotta do? And you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Why the animation gotta be like?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will line up to boot it away.
Hey.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Man.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And this pass is caught. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A tough strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's caught. It's Anderson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Sellers. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you can give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Dang.
Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Falls on it himself.
That's some bullshit.
Disaster.
So just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Wide open downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's a quick grab.
Defense
reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Anderson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They've got
it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the handoff. Oh, they've started
like the man straight to the nigga.
Down play, and they will take over. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Catch made on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, the ball on the ground. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal.
These boys crumbling.
Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh my God! What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is crazy.
Opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
I don't get that shit. They got these angles on him from there.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Sacked on back-to-back plays. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Hilton. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's bringing it back.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team